Yo, what's up, YouTube City? I'm here to talk about more about Nintendo Switch. We're just 1 day away. 1 day away from today. And today is Wednesday, January 11th. Like, I'm freaking out. I am freaking out. And it's so funny because 2 days ago, my friend told me the pricing for the Switch. And I messaged him like 2 days before. I was like, yo, the Switch can be like $250 and nothing. He's like, I already told you that. I'm like, oh, okay. But anyways, let's start this video about the Nintendo Switch price. So, pretty much everyone thinks the Nintendo Switch will cost around $250, meaning I think that's the price for the US, like all of the states. But I think in Canada, I think it's gonna be around 300, which is not too bad. So we're all waiting in breathless anticipation for Nintendo's Big Switch press event in just a few days on January 12th, which should be the highest info dumped about the system today so far. Today. So far, the information has been trickled out about the system through official channels, with the bulk coming from leaks. Well, speaking this way too fast. Talking this way too fast. Nintendo, I'm just so excited. Nintendo debated a Treehouse minute trailer. Wait, 3 minute trailer for the Switch this far. Wow, I'm really sorry, really bad. Has revealed its handheld home console split functionality by the spot almost raised more questions than answers. Nintendo has been um, tight-lipped since. What is wrong with me today? I don't even know. I'm too excited. I'm like so hyper. At one point, the speculations has been about the price of the unit, and it seems everyone more or less has the same idea in mind. After the system was first announced, analysts said that Nintendo probably couldn't price it higher than 300. No way. If it was like over $300, that's not worth it. But it's worth it in a way, but like it's so expensive. Like with the Nintendo Wii, I think for the there's a white one and there's a black one. For the black one, I think it was like 32 gigabytes, and I think that almost cost like $400, so 500 bucks, almost 500. I think it was for something. I think I can't remember. I got that as a present, but I remember seeing it in the newspaper. Um, it was expensive. I was like, yo, what the hell? So last November there was retail leak that put the Switch's price to 250. Two 50, but that was almost that was mostly seen on a placeholder rather than inside info. Now Nikkei, the Japanese paper, is predicting I guess that's 25 yens for the Switch, or about 250, 215 in the US. Given the current exchange rates, given different international pricing, that may end up being rounded pretty far up to 250 overseas, which was original price for the Wii at the launch. So I guess the Wii U, or the Wii, the actual, okay. Yes, yeah, the Wii U was higher price. It was like $300. But surely, but in Canada, I think it was like four something. Like it was freaking like, crazy, crazy. But surely was not only the fact that it floundered, but it was higher barrier of entry to the Wii. The common thought that was the base model of the Switch would be 250, and perhaps some upgraded higher storage version may be 300 at worst. Price has been Price has been a big point on Nintendo's favor for the last few console generations, with the Xbox One and PS4 starting at $500, $400 respectively, and the PS3 famously going for $600 at launch. That's pretty crazy. It seems unlikely that even with a device that combines handheld and home control's functionality, that Nintendo would want to skirt above 250 to 300 range, which I totally be fine with. The problem: Nintendo has not been great about making prices come down over time for both software and hardware. Wii U's are still incredibly expensive to this day, which is not true. And Nintendo games really come down in price because for like a Wii U game, it's like almost $70. Like it's really insane. Like it's too much. But like some of them are like what $69.99. Some of them are almost like $80. You're like, whoa, what the fuck? But it's okay. The menus are expensive. Da, 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 da. So while you're getting money off upfront, if you enter later into the console's life cycle, you're not really saving much. The message is clear: buy this console game now, as it won't do you any good to wait. The Switch would seem to do a lot of $250 acting as both a handheld console, but this raises a question I've had for a while now. Um, One we still don't know the answer to. It's more or less being implied that Nintendo will phase out the 2DS after later this year, which would leave both its division working on one unit. The Switch now, it's great that Nintendo has a device that wow that does both, but Nintendo's handheld have been enormous sellers by themselves over the years. And now scaling back to only one device implies they're really going to want to increase hardware sales to make up for that. But they're in a tough spot because the Switch price point isn't combining two hardware SKUs for something like a $500 to $550 asking price. So that simple relies on them selling a ton of units to make up the difference. Not that Nintendo can't do this, but it's likely. A. This last generation, the Wii U sold 13.3 million units to be sold this year, but after that, will it continue? Will Nintendo actually make a new handheld? Who knows? But if not, and if it's the Switch becomes the end of Nintendo's hardware offering, is it really going to sell 70 million units? 70 million, 70 million units in the current climate. Maybe, but that's an incredible tall order. There are a lot of other factors to play here, including Nintendo making new inroads into mobile revenue, streams, and opening up to IPs for branding opportunities in other industries, theme park. Um, but there's a whole lot riding on the Switch, and that may be especially true after later this year. So that was the article about the pricing. I feel like it's gonna be around like $200 since like we're in Canada, and most of you guys are probably in the US. It's probably gonna be much cheaper there, maybe like 250, 260 maybe even, because there's always plus tax, and then if you buy a game, it's gonna be more. But like, I hope the games aren't as expensive as the Wii U. I'm hoping around like 30, $40 for a game. I hope. Because for the 3DS games, like it's small cartridges and they're only like $39.99 for a game, which I'm kind of hoping for, because that would be pretty like, why not? It's cartridges that go into the gamepad. It's like a 3DS. What else? So the Canada it'd probably be like 300. Yeah. So comment, rate, and subscribe. Leave your comments down below. I'll see you guys on Thursday, I hope, because I'm going to go to my friend's house and watch the Nintendo Switch presentation and make a live YouTube video, I hope. Depends on the weather also, because the weather's been really shitty, so. But that doesn't matter. Nintendo Switch is what it's all about right now, so. If you guys comment, rate, and subscribe. Leave me your comments down below. How much do you actually think the Wii U, the Wii U, the Nintendo Switch is gonna be? So, love you guys forever. Like I always say, comment, rate, and subscribe. Peace out.